It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the boys and the Bucks coming up next.
Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And off we go from Tampa. Takes it at the 7. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Cowboys taking the field on offense, and for his 7th season, it's Dak Prescott who brings him out. They start on the ground with Elliott. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And it's a fumble. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover for his squad.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Gun. Here's Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. On 2nd down, Elliott. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. A lot of hype, of course, going into this one with the Cowboys and the Bucks. They met last year in the season opener. Remember, that was the night they raised the banner in Tampa. It was also Dak Prescott's comeback game, and the Bucks wound up winning 31. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now the Bucks going to use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Tampa Bay's offense set to take the field, and of course at quarterback, 23-year veteran who's had a Hall of Fame career several times over, the great Tom Brady.
For 1 month, Many people thought they'd seen the end of the greatest quarterback career in league history. Of course, there were others who expected Tom Brady to come back, and he did so 40 days later for a 23rd NFL season. Leading the league in completions, yards, and touchdowns at age 44, he showed that he's as good as ever. But of course, losing in the divisional round, not the way he wanted to go out in his final game. For TB12, it's Lombardi trophies or bust.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he's got it. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Cameron Brate from 3 yards out. And the Bucs post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Ryan Succop for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Cowboy offense is going to head out now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Prescott from the gun. Able to hit his target Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
When we say the sky's the limit for C.D. Lamb coming into his 3rd season, it's not hyperbole. 1,102 yards in his first Pro Bowl nod last season. He's now the unquestioned WR1 for Dallas following the Amari Cooper deal. They get it to him there for a first down.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. And again, it's Prescott. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. 4th down. Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. We're trailing here in the first half still, but maybe, Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First, the forced fumble, and then they're able to get a field goal out of it.
And down in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, let's get a check on the next-gen stats from that first half for the Cowboys. And they did not do much at all in terms of throwing the football in those first 2 quarters. That's going to need to improve if they want to erase this deficit. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be, but halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Brady. Pass over the middle, tipped, but he still brings it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
I know from experience, partner, all they've been talking about is if we can just make one play, get our hands on the ball one time, we can change this game.
They almost did. That was a dangerous throw.
And instead, it goes against them one more time. Let's see if they can hang in there and not lose control mentally.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Fournette on the counter. And he is going to lose yardage here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are...